Bernstein. Getty ImagesThe Houston Rockets wrestled control of the Western Conference Semifinals back from the Utah Jazz after a 113-92 victory in Game 3 on Friday to take a 2-1 series lead. James Harden and the rest of Houston's lineup wasted no time asserting themselves by shooting 61.5% in the first quarter to take a 39-22 lead after 12 minutes. Kept up that pace throughout the game, posting their biggest margin of victory so far this postseason. The Rockets missed a golden opportunity to hold serve on their home court in Game 2. They came back from 19 points down, taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but were outscored 24-14 in the final 8 minutes to let Utah tie the series at 1. The Jazz have been excellent at home all year with a 31-13 record, including the playoffs, prior to Friday. This was a statement win for the top-seeded Rockets at Vivint Smart Home Arena after a lackluster showing 48 hours ago. Rockets head coach Mike D'Antoni noted following the Game 2 loss that his team was resting on its laurels. "We can correct our energy and we can correct the necessary focus that we need to have," D'Antoni told reporters on Thursday. "You get lulled into sleep. You think this stuff's easy. It's not easy. This is the NBA. This is the conference semifinals. We kind of got lulled into it, and we paid for it." After coming out flat on Wednesday, Houston's first quarter on Friday set the tone for what was to come the rest of the game. Zach Harper at Talk Hoops. Rockets had 10 assists in the first quarter. Jazz had 8 made field goals total. Zach Harper at Talk Hoops. Rockets have a 172.8 offensive rating so far, which I think is illegal. The balance displayed by Houston's offense was critical to this win. 4 of the 5 starters scored at least 11 points, and Eric Gordon, who scored 22 in the first 2 games combined, tied Harden for the team lead with 25 points. Alex Kennedy at Alec Kennedy and Bad James Harden, Chris Paul and Eric Gordon combined for 65 points, 18 assists, 13 rebounds, 4 steals and 6 three-pointers. They shot a combined 46.8% from the field. Houston leads the series over Utah, 2-1. Clint Capella was doing everything on the court with 11 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals and 4 blocks. The Rockets' center was a force on defense, preventing Jazz players from having any success in the paint. NBA at end back Capella, hands clapping, blocks, hands clapping, shots, hands clapping. He was coming off a playoff career-low 3 assists in Game 2. Houston's long-distance shooting was the only thing that wasn't working. The Rockets connected on just 30.6%, 11 of 36, of their threes, but they didn't suffer as a result because they attempted 6 fewer than they averaged during the regular season, 42.3. The Jazz at least avoided matching their worst playoff loss in franchise history. Mike Sorensen at Sorniate. In case you're wondering, worst Jazz playoff loss was that 42-point loss to Chicago in 1998. Worst home loss ever was 45-point loss to Houston in 2013 under Tyrone Corbin. Worst ever Utah Jazz loss 46 points, 3 times. Of particular concern for Utah is finding a way to get Donovan Mitchell back on track. The star rookie had another rough shooting game with just 10 points, and connected on just 4 of his 16 attempts. It's the second straight time Houston has held him under 30% from the field in the series. Mitchell didn't receive the help he saw in Game 2. Joe Ingles, coming off a career-high 27 points, contributed just 6 on 2 of 10 shooting in Friday's loss. The Jazz were swept by the Rockets during the regular season, so this series was always going to be a difficult task for them. Any confidence gained from Game 2 vanished when Houston asserted its will on Utah's home court. If the Jazz are going to make this a series, they will need to quickly block out everything from Game 3 as they look toward Sunday. The Rockets were the best team in the NBA during the regular season, and they showed why in this win. Their offense was unstoppable after adjusting to what didn't work in the previous game. One more win in Utah will put them in the driver's seat to close out the series at home in Game 5.